Hey YouTube, welcome on back. And today we're doing the Comic-Con figures that I got. And our first character is Baby Deadpool. There's not a lot of detail on him because he's small, but he has really cool detail on his face and his torso. But if you turn him around at all, there's no detail around the entire figure. Just his face and his torso. Weird little smile, but really cool figure. Moving on to the next one. Our next figure is Headpool. Really cool figure also. Yes, it might be just a head, but sadly I got charged the same amount as a regular figure for just the head. So, which is kind of dumb. But anyways, continuing. He has really cool detail on his face. The skeleton face, and then he has that old-timey pilot hat on. Let me take that off and show you some more details about it. So he has big huge eyes and goofy looking smile face. No other detail around it, just the smile and cool looking eyes for the character. And that's it for Headpool. Our next character is Bob Ross Deadpool. Cool looking figure. It has just a regular Deadpool mask, the afro from Bob Ross, and his paintbrush, and then the paint palette. Cool details on his torso. Goes into the belt, into just a regular blue pants. No side printing, but there is a little bit back printing right here on the back. And then no printing on the back right there. And then there's just no more detail on the back of the head. And that is it for Bob Ross Deadpool. Alright, now we got Kidpool. This is an exterior mask. Well, just another extra mask, that's what I meant to say, for Deadpool. So he has another face under this mask for Deadpool. But has really cool printing for his hoodie of Deadpool right there, and then into the belt, into the printing on his pants, and to his shoes. Came with this little cool little gun, some cool printing on his arm, some printing on his pants right here, and into his shoes. Came with a backpack, and some printing on the back of his back, and his shoes also. And if I take off his helmet, his mask is just another Deadpool face, which is really cool too. So if I wanted to make a custom one, I would just take that head or put this mask back on and then take that head and then do a different Deadpool. But yes, that is Kidpool. Our next character is Rocksteady. He has some cool printing on his torso and into his camo jean pants, into his shoes. Really cool mold for the head, for the rhino head. Some printing on his arms, into his under his arms also, and the printing on his legs go all the way around. Some printing on the back for his shirt, and some printing right there for his pants, or his tail, or yeah, it's his tail going into his pants, and then some printing on the back of the pants also. And then more printing with his tattoo, and then more printing on the side of his arm, into the side under the arm, and then onto his pants. That's it for Rocksteady. Our next character is Bebop, and he has a big hairy belly, and he's obviously a pig, so he has cool printing for his headpiece, has that mohawk, his cool glasses, and then he has some cool printing on his arm for a tattoo and the leather on him. Really cool torso. Goes into his his belt, and then into the pants, which has a boot and shows some of his toes right there. Cool printing. The printing goes all the way around into his under his arm and into his pants, and then cool torso. Well, the back of his back, and shows a little back of his butt area, and then into his pants, and then more printing also on the side of his pants and in under his arm and his arm. But that is Bebop. What do you guys think of him? Finishing off the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lineup for the 3 that I got is Krang and the robot guy that he's usually in. And really cool printing all around this character. This character has a lot of printing. cool looking face, cool torso with Krang inside. A lot of cool details with that. And then cool printing on his pants, into his shoes. And then he has some printing under his arm, and I'll show you what it looks like. Just more robotic stuff. And then cool details on his arm and into his pants, into his shoes. And then it goes all the way around for the back of him. Really wish that Lego would do more details like this on the back of a Doc Ock, because that would be really cool to make it look like actual it's going into his skin. But anyways, so there's cool printing on the back, and then onto his pants, into his shoes, and then more printing also on his arm, under his arm, and into his boots. And that is it for the Krang robot guy. Our next character is Super Skrull. Really cool character. A lot of cool details in him. Also, he has this extended long arm with a little bit detail of the thing into his fist. Comes with a flame. Cool details in the torso. See-through details on the see-through leg. Just on the front, but not anywhere on the rest of it. And then some details going into his pants, into his shoe. No printing down the side, except for a little bit black into his belt and into his shoe, boots. And then some printing on the back of him, and then more printing on the back of his pants. I don't think he has another expression. He might. Yes, he does, actually. It does, and it's an angry face with also a slightly angry face. What face do you guys like? That face or that face? And then cool goblin type of headpiece. Alright, and that is it for Super Skrull. My last character here is the Penny Parker. I think it's Penny Parker. Again, if I got the name wrong, I'll put it in the bottom of the corner as usual. But anyways, cool details of her. She has cool looking hair, cool torso into her skirt, into the boots, cool enemy looking face, some printing on her arms right here for her shirt. Some printing goes all the way around. Her skirt goes all the way around, and her shoes. The printing goes all the way around in her boots and her shoes and her skirt. And then that cool looking cute little backpack. And then the printing goes all the way around again. And then I'm not sure if she has another expression. So this is this expression, and she does. It's just another angry-ish expression. It's actually the same one. Same face, same face. Or maybe the eyebrow is slightly bigger. I'm not sure. Looks the same to me. But anyways, that's it for this character and this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you later.